Paul Pogba has noticeably faded from the football scene. Over the past decade, he faced numerous challenges despite his undeniable talent. Despite winning the 2018 World Cup, his second six-year stint at Manchester United was marked by continuous criticism from fans, pundits, and some managers. His return to Juventus in the summer of 2022 was marred by injuries, and his career came to an abrupt end at just 30 years old due to a 4-year doping ban. Additionally, he faced serious incidents such as kidnapping, accusations of witchcraft, and blackmail, which further damaged his public image. But what are the reasons? Let's dive into the pool. Doping ban. Pogba didn't even make it off the bench when he was selected for a routine anti-doping test in August 2023. The 30-year-old was initially given a provisional suspension after the prohibited substance, non-endogenous testosterone metabolites, testosterone not produced by the body, was found the following month. A further test on a second sample also failed, leading the Italian anti-doping agency to impose the maximum penalty of a 4-year ban on Pogba. Pogba plans to appeal the ban, which could be reduced to 2 years if he proves the substance was ingested accidentally. He expressed feeling sad, shocked, and heartbroken, a mix of emotions he has unfortunately experienced before. As Pogba himself said, "Football is very beautiful, but it's cruel." Unrealistic expectations. "I am held to a higher standard than others," Pogba once sighed. Since his return to Manchester United in 2016 after successful years at Juventus, unattainable expectations have loomed over him. The world record fee of £89 million initially set the bar, more than 3 times the previous record for a central midfielder held by Juan Sebastian Veron, who also faced mixed success at United after his arrival in 2001. Pogba's distinctive abilities also became a double-edged sword. Standing tall at 6 feet 4 inches, he combined physical prowess with balletic ball control, earning admiration from teammates like Jesse Lingard, who remarked, "He's a midfield maestro, like an octopus. You just can't take the ball off him." After thriving in a well-balanced midfield at Juventus, widely regarded as having one of the best setups in world football, Pogba struggled in a chaotic Manchester United team, burdened with expectations to excel in every aspect of play and more. At the beginning of the 9-20 season, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer acknowledged, "We know we can't find Roy Keane, Veron, Scholes, Giggs, Cantona all in one player." Solskjaer's statement underscores the immense pressure placed on Pogba. Contentious relationship with Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho did not temper expectations upon Pogba's arrival, declaring him as potentially central to Manchester United for many years to come. However, Mourinho's tenure at United lasted only 2.5 years before ending amidst a strained relationship with Pogba, which culminated in Mourinho reportedly labeling him a virus just weeks before his dismissal in December 2018. Despite Pogba's efforts to play down any rift, stating before the World Cup in Russia that a coach and player need not be close friends, he later revealed his dissatisfaction with Mourinho's management style, accusing him of alienating players and making them feel irrelevant. Following Mourinho's departure, Pogba enjoyed his most productive spell at Manchester United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who took a less confrontational approach. Operating in a more advanced position, Pogba thrived, with Solskjaer emphasizing his contributions both on and off the pitch, including as a mediator between the manager and other players. However, injuries increasingly sidelined Pogba during this period, posing challenges for all involved. Injuries took their toll. Between 2014 and 2019, Paul Pogba missed 166 days due to injuries. During the 9-20 season alone, a persistent ankle issue sidelined him for 277 days. This wasn't due to a lack of professionalism, as Pogba has employed a personal physiotherapist and dietitian since he was 16. However, his bad luck with injuries and the frequent changes in Manchester United's coaching staff didn't help his situation. Pogba left Manchester United for Juventus in 2022 after playing less than 60% of the available Premier League minutes. Considering he remains the club's most expensive signing, this was far from satisfactory. In a pre-season friendly for Juventus, Pogba managed to complete a half of football without incident. only to sustain a knee injury that affected his first season back in Turin. Hoping to be fit for the 2022 World Cup, Pogba initially avoided surgery, but his meniscus lesion worsened, forcing him to undergo surgery and miss the tournament. In March 2023, after tearing a thigh muscle while practicing free kicks, Pogba couldn't bring himself to smile or pose for photographs with fans outside Juventus's medical center, apologizing by saying, "Sorry, my head's not in it." Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri mentioned that Pogba had collapsed a bit emotionally and needed to find peace. Family civil war. Money changes people, Paul Pogba cautioned in September 2023. It can break up a family. It can create a war. In March 2022, just 4 months before Pogba transferred from Manchester United to Juventus, reports surfaced that he had been kidnapped and held at gunpoint. The armed kidnappers detained Pogba in an apartment outside Paris, demanding a €13 million, £11.5 million ransom, which Pogba attempted to pay, only for the bank to block the transaction. 3 days after Pogba signed with Juventus, 2 men, referred to as old acquaintances of Pogba, arrived at the club's training ground seeking payment. Pogba filed a police report in July and disclosed the details of his kidnapping to officers from France's Central Office for the Fight Against Organized Crime in August, 5 months after the incident. In August, Matthias Pogba posted a video on social media accusing his younger brother of hiring a marbout, a West African holy man, to curse Kylian Mbappe before Manchester United's Champions League match against Paris Saint-Germain in 2019, allegedly paying €100 per hour. Paul acknowledged consulting a marbout, but insisted it was solely to help with his injury issues. Matthias, who had unremarkable stints with Wrexham and Crewe Alexandra, became entangled in the blackmail plot against Paul. After turning himself in to investigators in September 2022, Matthias was detained until December, with strict conditions preventing him from contacting his brother. With uncertainty clouding Pogba's immediate playing future, new opportunities have surfaced, including an unexpected offer from Broke Boys, a team in Russia's Media Football League. Whether Pogba will accept the offer and stay connected to competitive football despite his ban remains to be seen. Do you believe in Pogba making a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments.